So for this activity, we are going to do a packet tracer activity in TCP and UDP on how the network traffic generate on simulation mode, of course. So I'm here. We're going to generate traffic to populate ARP protocol tables. So what we are going to do is we are going to ping this on the multi-server. So let's enter simulation mode. We're going to see what are the wait ARP. So we are going to just simply go to desktop and no, not web browser. Oops. Desktop again, X, then command prompt, then oops. Then let's paste the IP address. Then let's start pinging. So as you can see, we are receiving a message. We are we ping and we receiving a message for every devices. So let's view on the ARP and um, okay. As you can see, we are getting an ARP request from all of this because it, so that it will find the it will the multi-server doesn't know the MAC address of of its receiver, and it only have the IP address, so it will send an ARP request, and that ARP will okay then okay then that's a broadcast ARP, and then okay, let's fast forward until the end so that all the devices are replying to the multi-server. Okay, and it's done. So we all get the reply from different from every devices on the um on the network because so then oops, sorry for that. Then what's next is generate web HTTP traffic. So we are going to run this. Okay, let's end this. We are going to run this on the not multi server on the HTTP client. Am I right? Okay, right. On the web browser. So it's let's paste it and go. Then it's running its transport as TCP. As we know that HTTP needs a reliable connection. So TCP again, it will going to broadcast. Then it receive a reply from the server, and it will going to send another reply that it receives the message. So that it's done. The multi-server knows that the HTTP client received the data. Then next is generate FTP traffic. So we're going to FTP on the command prompt of FTP client. So let's reset the simulation again. Then FTP client, then desktop, and command prompt. Oops, sorry. Then let's hit enter. Then, as you can see, FTP is also used TCP because it needs reliable data connection so that the data will able to give to distribute according to reliably and according to its arrangement. So let's see. Okay, it's broadcast again. Then the multi-server will going to reply the FTP client. Then FTP client receives so that it will going to send a feedback that it already received. Okay, then it's done. Then so we will set this the so that next one is generate DNS traffic. So NS lookup command on the command prompt again, but it's an DNS client. So let's start command prompt, then paste, then enter. So the DNS, okay, it's broadcast. Then the multi-server will go into reply because okay, and that's all for that. Then okay, let's reset. Then now let's proceed to the generate email. Mm, let's call this email. Click the email client on the desktop tab. Then what's next? Oops. Email client. Desktop email client. What's the email? So we are going to username. Oops. Wait. Oh, not mail bros. Hmm. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, what? Oh, click compose. So compose. Where's the compose? Where's compose here? Compose. Oh no, let's try. Oh, compose. Two. Oops, sorry. Oh, why? What's happening? What? User at multi-server. User at multi-server dot pt dot ptu. So subject line. Let's just personal. Uh, I want a gaming monitor. I don't know. I'm gaming monitor. So buy me a gaming monitor. So and click send. So let's see. It's a TCP again because email also use TCP because so that the email will able to store and send to the server with a full content. Okay, SMTP, Simple Mail Transport Protocol, because we are using email, so that is the protocol that will show up, and also the transport protocol will be TCP and not UDP because it needs to be reliable. Okay, now it's done. So reset. So verify the traffic generated and ready for simulation. Every client computer should have PDUs listed in the simulation panel. Yes. Next is examining multiplexing as all of the traffic crosses, capture forward, and the back button in the simulation. Mm, So I think this is done for chapter 9. I hope you learned something from it, and thank you for watching this video.